Hi all, I'm going to discuss about the losses in three-phase induction motor now. Losses in three-phase induction motor are classified into two types. The losses are constant or fixed losses and variable losses. We already aware about the losses in a DC machine, as like a DC machine is a rotating device, whereas a transformer is a static device. Static device means a stationary device. In stationary device, there is no rotating losses. Here, but the induction motor is nothing but a rotating transformer. So here there is a mechanical losses. So the losses classified here are constant losses and variable losses. First, constant losses are nothing but these losses would be constant throughout the working range of an induction motor. So these losses are again classified into three types: iron losses or core losses, mechanical losses, and brushed friction losses. First is iron losses. Iron losses are classified into two types again. Those are nothing but hysteresis losses and eddy current losses. Hysteresis losses is nothing but it is due to reversal of magnetization of core. We know the hysteresis curve. The sudden reversal of magnetization will never happen. Means if the if a magnetic core is gone to a saturation point, means it will never come easily back to the initial position. Means this one. It is gone to saturation position. If you go to zero position means it would be making a hysteresis loop like this. But the sudden reversal of magnetization core will never happen in a hysteresis losses. The hysteresis losses mathematical equation is pH is equal to kH Bm power 1.6 F. kH is nothing but a constant. Bm is a magnetic flux density. The magnetic flux density is defined as a flux per unit area. And the hysteresis losses is depending upon frequency. Now see what is hysteresis losses. Hysteresis losses, if we see in this figure, the flux lines is passing from north pole to south pole. If let it be this is a rotor, in this rotor and this is a coil, A is facing to north pole, means A is subjected to north pole actually. For t equal to 1 second, let it be it make it to a rotation called theta, and then suddenly A is subjected to what? The south pole. Sudden reversal of magnetic core is never possible actually. But here the instant initially it is subjected to north pole, it is making a theta, let it be at a 2 seconds or a 1 second. Again the A coil is subjected to south pole, means the sudden reversal is happening here. This must not be happen. That is what hysteresis losses. This hysteresis losses can be minimized by using a high grade silicon steel or good magnetic material also. We can reduce the hysteresis losses. So coming to eddy current losses. Eddy current losses are nothing but the unnecessary flow of currents in a magnetic core due to induced EMF. If we pass a current through a coil, there would be a magnetic field. If there is a magnetic field means there is an EMF. That EMF will induce a current. If I take a solid core here, this solid core, there is a flow of current. The current which is passing at a primary coil will never reach to secondary coil. Here in induction motor, primary is nothing but a stator, secondary is nothing but a rotor. So the flux induced or RMF produced at stator will never cut to the rotor because of the unnecessary flow of currents in the magnetic core. So these are nothing but an unnecessary of currents. This can be minimized by using a lamination. This is what a thick lamination. There is no interaction between two currents here. If you see this one, this is thin laminations. Here one current, and this is one current, and this is another fourth, fifth current, sixth current. There is no interaction between any currents here. Hence, the currents which is producing at that core will rotate itself only. It will not influence to any other coil or any other matter, because here we are laminated. We are laminating the core part. Hence, these losses can be reduced by using laminations. The unnecessary flow of currents will never flow into the other core parts, and the losses can be reduced. These core losses will depend upon a frequency and a supply voltage of an induction motor, depend upon frequency of the supply voltage. So here the eddy current losses, again the mathematical expression PE is equal to KE, which is a constant, Bm, which is a flux density, Bm, and T is the thickness of the core, and F is frequency. So whatever the condition it may be, the core losses are depending upon frequency. Next. And this is a basic comparison of eddy current losses and hysteresis losses. For your further reference, and keeping this slide, please go through it. And the basic definition, formula, what is the occurrence and what is the minimizing method. And again, other constant losses are mechanical and brush friction losses. Mechanical losses are nothing but when the machine is running means there would be a mechanical loss. That loss is presenting at a bearing part. Means there would be a shaft. On shaft, the induction motor will be mounted with the help of a bearing. When the machine is running means the bearing part will be a more part with a mechanical motion. Brush friction losses occurs in especially in wound rotor or a slip ring induction motor. Means there is a scope of additional resistance in a slip ring induction motor, hence the brush friction losses will occur there. Here in constant losses, these losses always zero at starting, but with increasing speed, these losses increases, but these losses we will consider usually constant compared to the variable losses. The constant losses and these losses or variation is very small, and these losses are almost constant losses. Next, variable losses. We are giving an input to the stator, and stator is fed with an input, and the stator current will be flown. There is a stator current means there would be a copper losses, and due to that current the input is given to the rotor. There is again a current in a rotor current. Due to the rotor current there would be a rotor copper losses, and the mechanical power is developed. Mechanical power is developing means there is a mechanical motion. Mechanical motion means mechanical losses which are nothing but a friction and windage losses and the motor output, and this is variable losses. The variable losses are main due to the current flowing in a stator and rotor. When the current in a stator is I, due to that there is a current and a resistance, that is I square R losses. The copper losses are also nothing but I square R losses or ohmic losses. Ohmic losses we already discussed in DC machines. As like a copper losses also, the same thing which is repeating here. As the load changes, the current flowing in the rotor and the stator winding is changes. As the current flow is changing means, as the load is changing means the current flow will also changes. Hence, the losses also changes. Therefore, these losses are called variable losses. And these losses, both the fixed losses and the variable losses, can be shown in a power stages. So this is what the power stage of induction motor. The power stage of induction motor is, if you give an input to the stator, there is a current in the stator. The current in the stator means there is a stator copper losses. A current in a iron piece means that there are iron losses. And obviously the stator flux is cut to the rotor. Due to the flux linking, there is a current in a rotor that is producing rotor copper losses. Due to the rotor current, there would be rotor copper losses, and the mechanical power is developed at the rotor. Due to the torque, there is a mechanical motion, hence the mechanical losses here will impact here and the rotor output. And in this, the iron losses are fixed, whereas copper losses are variable.